People are going through a lot in this country. The amount of people that are going through oppression in this Nigeria, bro, the amount of people going through oppression in Nigeria is crazy. Now, I just saw this video on the blog. I was just going through it, and from nowhere, I just said my name. Imagine the pain. Imagine the agony and suffering.
Sometimes I begin to wonder, if there is nobody like Verydarkman, what would have some of us who are unfortunate to fall into the hands of these heartless and wicked oppressors, who feel they are untouchable, even while on the wrong path? They know that they are on the wrong path, but they feel they cannot do them anything because of their money, their connection, or most especially the kind of system we have in this country. But immediately they hear Verydarkman, boom, that is when they will begin to retrace their steps. Now, let me also shock you. Do you know that if you are to compare cases that have been won without VDM notice, just with the use of his name, and the one you see him post on social media, if you compare the case, the one that is won without his knowledge might even be bigger, because that name has become a serious point of action to those oppressors. Immediately they want to act. You mention that name, VDM, boom, their brain will go back into factory reset, and they will begin to reason like normal human being, which is very crazy. I don't know why people are so heartless. And the people who are doing this to others are people who can comfortably take care of themselves. And the people who they are oppressing are people who are still fighting for survival, which is very crazy. In fact, look at this particular case, though it is still alleged because Verydarkman has not confirmed the details. But just imagine the case. Listen to it, and after that, I'll be back.
Let Nigerians come to my head before this man kills me. Not gonna help me. I am dying. This picture you are seeing at the background of the screen is the picture of my former pastor. His name is Bishop John Mike Clinton. He defrauded me of 18 million naira. He said I should come and buy land. That he has a vast land available. So I spoke to my son overseas, and the boy paid 18 million naira. When the boy was paying this money, I used to ask him, "Sir, where is this property?" And this man will only reply to me, "Sir, are you suspecting me?" And I will leave him, because everybody, they fear him as a pastor, as a prophet. He said he's a retired colonel. Of course, he's the bishop of the church since 3 years ago when this money was paid to him. I've not seen the land till today. It was when I was even asking him, I left the church last year and I was pressurizing him to show me this land. I got a fatal motor accident that almost claimed my life. Yet what this man could tell me was that I'm too small to fight with him. So let the world come to my head. I know I'm too small to fight with him, but I didn't know I was fighting with him. All of what I thought was that I am requesting for my property. Thereby call upon the human rights activists and well-meaning Nigerians. In fact, the VDM, there should be people should help me circulate this video until it gets to the well-meaning Nigerians. And where VDM, the Nigerian army, where this man claimed to come from, to be a former colonel, and particularly the church where he said he emanated from. That is the Church of God mission.
People are going through a lot in this country. The amount of people that are going through oppression in this Nigeria, bro, the amount of people going through oppression in Nigeria is crazy. Now, I just saw this video on the blog. I was just going through it, and from nowhere, I just said my name. Imagine the pain. Imagine the agony and suffering this man have been enduring all this while. Before this man decided to come online to come and talk, just imagine what this guy don't suffer. Did you listen to that video? That his son, the man was the one that advertised to him, according to the story, that his own bishop in church advertised to him that I have a lot of lands that I want to sell. He now told his son that, please, send me money, let me buy this land. Then the son started paying bit by bit. While the son was paying, he kept on asking that, "Oga, where is the land that we are paying for?" The man said, "Don't you trust me?" And of course, he's a pastor. You won't go to challenge pastor, especially with the way Nigerians and Africans worship pastors. Do you understand? That eventually they ended up paying all the money. "Oh yeah, bring land." This man refused to bring the land again. Now they started dragging back and forth. Now one day he was just going out and he was involved in a fatal accident. He went to go and tell this pastor, I be the bishop, and the bishop said, "Don't you know you are too small to fight me on top land where you collect?" They say touch not my anointed, but if you know the people that are anointed are chopping every day, if people start telling you the stories, the amount of stories and the amount of things they've gone through in the hands of these so-called pastors in Nigeria, you'll be surprised. A lot of them use the office of the Lord to eat people, to chop people's money, to just bully, oppress them, take advantage of them, people's wives, people's husband, people's finance. If you talk now, they'll say you talk about pastors. I don't know this man, but I beg. You understand? Anybody who know him, I just pray, just have receipts. The law is the law. Just have receipts. You cannot obtain anybody by false pretense. That's obtaining by false pretense. It's fraudulent. If the evidence align. If the evidence align, then it's fraud. I beg, Mona send me this man number for my DM. I'm more seeing receipt saying pay the man true. May name appear. I just hope say no be cash you give him. If not transfer, even though you know transfer through phone, you go bank. They'll go print your bank statement. You go carry and come Abuja. That's all now they do. As of now, everything is alleged. So until I don't see the evidence when I need, do you understand? But for now, me, I don't use my platform to give the case more views so that Nigerians go know what they happen. And Oga Pastor, Bishop John Clinton, I be waiting to say be your name. I beg, respect your name. What be the man name again? Bishop John Mike Clinton. Please respect your name and respect the church that you are with. Please give this old man his land. Please. If you are with his land, give him his land. Else you might learn, to be honest, we will not care, we will not the fear pastor. And God call you, and God call you. That's if not God call you. Me self, God self still call me too. But give this man his land. He's in pains. Thank you very much. Don't play. Else you go and learn. And you might learn the hard way.
You get the point. Now, with all these things, I have come to a conclusion that people who don't like Verydarkman are people who have skeletons in their cupboard. Because they know that it's just a matter of time. Immediately their case reach Verydarkman table, they go collect. Because nobody with his right senses and clear record will see such a separate service from somebody like this and will not appreciate the person. Now, some of these cases are not being brought to him directly. He will just be scrolling online. He will hear his name, or he will see just a case of oppression on social media. Boom! He will take it up. And before you know what is happening, result will begin to come and everything will begin to come back to the normal place it used to be. In fact, share your thought with me on the comment section. And of course, you know the vibe now. Click on that subscribe button, follow, and share for more updates. Because like this, we move.
Let Nigerians come to my head before this man kills me. Not gonna help me. I am dying.